There's currently 10 people in front of you.
That's
So it'll
okay.
take about 10 minutes.
That's fine. All right. And we are live. Hello, everybody. Hi from Saint Martin. So I'm ready to go back to Canada now. Well, actually, we have to go back to Canada now, but I'm kind of not really ready because it's just paradise here. But I wanted to show you what would happen if you take a test with you. So I am going to show you, we've already started the process because it does take a little while. Okay, so this is what I have. This is the RT lamp test. I ordered this from Switch Health before I left Canada. And this is what we can use. It is government approved to get back into Canada. So what you do is you lay out all your stuff in front of you. So I have my little kit here. This is the little thing that they give you, the QR code that comes with your kit, and you register online. So I have that. I have my batteries because I have to put those in a minute, not yet. I've read the instruction manual that they give you. I've done all of that. And I have my ID ready. And I have my two little kit things ready to go. But I mustn't open anything until I'm told to do so. So I'm in the queue. I've done all the other bits and pieces like the registration and everything. And now I'm in the queue so I can show you what that would look like. So right here, if you can see, I'm in the queue waiting for a live person. So when that person comes on, I'm going to show you what happens and how we do it. So while we're waiting, I will tell you the latest saga that happened to us. Our flight got cancelled. Yeah. Well, as I said to you before, flexibility is key. We really have to be flexible. And yeah, our flight got cancelled. So we had to find somewhere else to stay for an extra night. And yeah, that's it. But you know what? We traveled knowing that these things could happen. And as long as you travel with the idea that these things can happen and you're flexible, like, I'm not saying if I had young children at home to go home to, maybe being looked after by grandparents or something, I wouldn't probably have taken the risk of traveling at this moment. And I would have maybe waited till later. Well, we don't have kids at home anymore. Our kids are adults, so it doesn't really matter. So basically, we chose to travel. We did all the tests we needed to do. We did all of the the jumping through all of the hoops you have to do, like the forms that you have to fill in and all of that sort of stuff, and the testing and the vaccines and everything. We did all of that, and then we still chose to travel because right now it doesn't matter if we get stuck somewhere, which, as you know, from my other stories, we definitely did get stuck somewhere for quite some time. But still, it's been an amazing time. We've had a fantastic time. Oh, my person is here. So just one moment. Hello there. How are you? I can't hear you. It's not loud. Keith, can you make it loud? Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. Hello.
Hi, my name is Pratika. I'm going to help you with COVID testing today.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. If you're okay with it, that I'm going to film myself. I'm not going to film you, but I'm going to film myself doing the test because I want to show what it looks like. We've already, but I won't film you. I've just got my kit in front of me. Okay. So I'm live now with the lady from Switch Health, and she's going to help me and walk me through this. So yes, tell me what to do. Yes, it's Lorraine Waterson, and 14th of April, 65. I can show you that. Oh, wait a second. Do it this way here. I have to show her my ID. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. No, he's already done his, and he's already negative. So Keith's already done his, so he was negative, which is a good thing.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you just one more question.
Yep,
That are you using a mobile device for this test?
I am. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just flip the camera to just check the QR code and scan it now.
Okay, so here's the QR code. Okay,
Perfect.
so I had
Now
to
you just
scan
put
this
the-
thing. Yep,
Okay. Now you have to put the batteries in the device.
Keith, I don't have any hands. Okay, yep, we're going to do that. Putting batteries in device. Okay,
Once you do that, you can see your ready light is on.
yep, so I got my little ready light right here,
Perfect.
and everything is ready
Then
to
you
go.
Then you have a vial with the purple liquid in it.
Yes, I do. Keith? I have no hands. Okay, yeah, we have a vial with purple liquid in it.
You can just remove the plastic covering on it.
Yes.
Do not spill it.
Okay, yeah, here it is.
And put this vial in the testing device. Carefully, do not press it.
Put the vial in the
Purple
testing
plastic.
device. Okay, yeah. So, like that.
Then,
Yep.
yeah, perfect.
Okay,
Now you have to keep this device for 30 minutes. You don't have to move it.
okay.
Okay, and we will start with the swabbing procedure. For that, you have to blow your nose
Done
and
that.
then sanitize your hands.
Done that.
And that, okay, so you can just take the swab.
Yes. Just opening it now.
Okay,
Okay. So I have the swab.
take it out. Okay, now you have to insert the swab 1 to 2 centimeters in your nostril.
Okay.
Rotate it for 15 seconds in one nostril, then in the next. Just put it a little bit inside. More inside. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
You can take it out and put it in the next nostril now.
Okay.
Now rotate it for 15 seconds.
Do we get brain cells out of here as well?
No, it's not that deep.
No brain cells on this one. Okay. This is the RT lamp test. It's not the PCR test. Is it considered a PCR test?
It's not.
No. Okay. But it's
It's,
still okay to
yeah.
get back into Canada.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So I
you
can
can
do that.
take out the swab
Okay.
and then you have to swirl the swab in the purple liquid for 15 seconds, like 15 times. You can count
Okay.
to 15.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay.
Perfect. You can
Yep.
just dispose the swab in the disposable bag.
All right. Yep. Got it. All right. Mm-hmm.
Once you do that, you have to close the lid of the vial,
Close the lid of the vial. Okay.
and with the
Got
palm
it.
of your hand, you just have to push it downwards into
Okay.
the device
Got it.
until you hear a click.
I heard a click.
Once you do that, you can see the light is flashing now.
Yes, it's flashing. Yep.
This indicates the test is running.
Okay.
It will take 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, you will get a message from Switchell to check your result.
Okay.
After 25 minutes time, you just take a picture and upload this on your ASMO portal. Make sure you upload the picture in just 5 minutes time that you have, like till 30 minutes you have to complete it.
Okay. Very good.
Okay, any
Yes.
questions?
No, thank you. That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you
Have a
very
good
much.
day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye. Okay, so that's it. So I've got my little my little testing kit here. It's got the lid sealed on it. And the lady did it live with us. She checked the QR code. She checked everything that we needed. She walked me through everything that I had to do. And then we just wait and see what is the result. And if the result is negative or positive, you scan it. You then go back into the Switch Health portal, and then you can upload your result, and that then is what you need to get back into Canada. So it's quite easy, and it's something that you can carry with you. I mean, it's not heavy. It's certainly not very heavy. It's a little bit cumbersome, I suppose, but it's definitely not heavy. Now, you can't take it out of the box if you're going to travel. You cannot take it out of the box because inside the box is your particular QR code. So you definitely need that because that QR code also corresponds to your particular test QR code. So you do have to keep it in the box and not open the packaging until you are told to do so by the person who's the live person. And as you saw, I mean, I waited, 5 minutes to get through? That's all. So it's really easy. It's not an in-brain test, like one of those tests that you have to do where you go and have a PCR test and it's really, really in your brain cells. It's not one of those. So it's fairly easy to do. And it is perfectly acceptable to get back into Canada. Although, as you know, we just both had COVID. So if we did want to just go back with our recovery certificates, we could do that as well. But this is the easiest way. So, and as we brought these from Switch Health anyways, we decided we would do that. So that's it from me for now. I'm going to upload my results in about, I think it's about 25 minutes now. So I'll upload my results and let you know what happens. Hopefully it's negative and we can come back to minus 25 degrees. Oh, Keith, it's minus 25 degrees. Do we care? Do we want to go back? That's in the fridge. So
Senora, I don't know who you are.
Yeah, minus 25 degrees. Yeah, no, I think I'm ready to go home. Definitely at the moment, I'm ready to go home. But we definitely have had a fantastic time. I love this island. I love Saint Martin. It's fabulous. It can be a little bit pricey if you're eating out every single day, which being foodies, we were. But there are a lot of places that you can eat out that are not as expensive. Like we really loved going to the Lolos, which are like they're beautiful. They're like local eateries where they cook right in front of you, and usually it's barbecue food, barbecue chicken, and we particularly loved one called The Sky's the Limit in Grand Case, and it was fantastic, and it cost us about, I don't know, $10, 10 Canadian, something like that for dinner. So there are places that you can eat at that are less expensive, but we really loved the fancy French food here in the French side of the island. It was amazing. So we're looking forward to coming home. Not a bad place to stay. Yep, I think I should stay, Steve. What do you think? I think so too. It's just been brilliant. These things all have to come to an end at some point. We have to go home. But I think we've learned a lot. I have definitely learned a lot, hopefully with what I shared with you with my quarantine story and getting COVID while we were traveling and spending 11 days in a ship quarantine facility. Not ideal, but you know what? We had a great time. We really did, and we were lucky. We were lucky that we were so lucky that the cruise line Windstar Cruises looked after us, and it was superb. So, can this be used for any flights into Canada or just Air Canada flights? It can be used for any flights into Canada. This is the testing requirement to get back into Canada. So this is your sort of immigration step. In order to get on an Air Canada flight, you have to be fully vaccinated. But you can use this test to get back into Canada on any flight. So yes, absolutely. It's just the protocol that's needed at the moment. Any other questions for me? Yes, I will definitely let you know the results. Keith's already came back negative, but it does take a little while. It's flashing still at the moment, and it took about 30 minutes, Keith.
30 minutes to dead nuts.
Yeah, about 30 minutes it took for him. So I probably won't keep you that long, and I will let you know what the results are, and then we will be back. Now, something else that happened: our flight was cancelled. So again, not anything that you cannot expect at this moment. You know, flights are getting cancelled, people are getting COVID. You certainly don't want somebody walking down the aisle who has COVID, perhaps taking care of you. So understandably, quite a lot of people, don't throw anything out, I need help. Quite a lot of people are calling in sick at the moment, right? So flexibility is key. When you get on to the plane as well, just remember that these guys are working flat out at the moment. They're probably covering for people that are not available at the moment. So just bring flexibility and bring a bit of kindness as well, because they definitely are doing absolutely the best they can. The flight was cancelled, apparently, because somebody called in sick, and it was cancelled within 3 hours of our departure. So that was we were literally already checked out, already ready to go, all the way on the way to the airport. So that was a little bit of a bummer. Not sure if we will be eligible for compensation. You are often eligible for some kind of a compensation under air passenger rights if for certain reasons, but I'm not sure if this situation will be covered. But in certain circumstances, you are eligible, so that they will cover your accommodation and also get you to where you're going at no additional cost, obviously. So that's something to note. But I don't know if in this case it was something that was covered. But I will find out, and I'll let you know at a later date. So yeah, so I'm waiting for my little light to stop flashing and tell me that I'm good to go, and to go back into come back to Canada and come back home to the freezing cold, and then start planning my next trip, which I believe the next trip is going to be Club Med, which is a fam trip for ACTA members, although non-ACTA members may be allowed to come as well. But it's going to be a fam trip at the end of February, beginning of March. Actually, the beginning of March, I think it's the 1st of March we depart. So that will be really cool. And there's also going to be some really great sessions of helping travel industry partners to get back up and running and thinking outside of the box and new ways to be able to promote your business. So if you're in the travel business and you feel like a fantastic fam trip to Club Med, let me know. Because the invitation just went out, and I'm really, really looking forward to it, because Club Med is somewhere that I used to take my kids to when they were younger. So my older kids, my oldest one now is 32, and the next one down is 31. So they always used to love Club Med. So much to do. So I'm looking forward to that very much. But anyway, I will say goodbye for now. I'll upload my results and tell you what the results are at the end. And if anybody's got any questions, hey, message me. Absolutely. I will always answer your questions. You know that. So thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks for following on my adventure. And it's been certainly an adventure. It's definitely been one for the memory books. And that's what travel is all about, right? Travel is all about making memories. Sometimes they're better than others, but they're always fantastic memories to look back on and go, oh, do you remember that time we got stuck in quarantine for 11 days? Yeah, how? So it's always a great memory. Travel is always absolutely an adventure, and always should be. So thanks again. Take care, guys, and see you soon, hopefully from Canada.